Hello. Welcome back. My name is Emily and this is Emily on a Budget. Thank you for joining me. Happy Thursday if you're watching this on Thursday. It is Thursday morning when I'm filming this and hopefully going to have you up by Thursday evening. I changed where I have this mounted and it is not making a dang difference. I think that's because it's still like budged up against my desk. And I can't move my desk. So we're going to work with it. We're going to make it work. We have $155 stuffed today. This is my second week of weekly cash stuffing. Still getting used to it. Still trying to figure it out. Because my husband worked overtime. So his paycheck was different. I have piled on a couple more hours of massage. So my paycheck is even going to be different. So what might happen is that the first 3 weeks are very similar in cash stuffing amounts, and then the last week might have a little extra, depending on what our paychecks look like for the month. But let's get into it. I have an IOU on here that I forgot to grab out of the bank. Whoopsies. We'll take care of that another day. So first up is beef, and that is getting 15 and a 10 and a 5. It was so weird to me to like calculate out what I needed from the bank, and I was like, oh, it's almost the exact same. I just added $5 to one category. So beef now has $50, $60, $70, $75, $80 in it. Great progress on that. Again, this was like a very odd month for us income wise. Kids are not getting anything. This category, I don't think I explained it very well. Nobody's asked, but I figure I might as well explain it before somebody does ask. This is just kids' fun money. This is not like, I don't give my kids $10 a month and that's it. Like, no way. My daughter just had her first ballet lesson yesterday, so we pay for that just out of our account. My son takes piano now every week, so we pay for that at the beginning of the month. I just ordered all his books that he needs yesterday. So this is just their fun money. This is not what we actually spend on our kids. That would be ridiculous. Memberships is 10. It's getting a 10. And by ridiculous, I mean like, if you are pulling that off, I need to talk to you. Because how you doing it? How? Kids are expensive. It is what it is. So memberships has 500 in the bank. And then 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 15, 20. $620 in memberships now. And the first part of what's going to be pulled from this is next month when Amazon Prime comes out for us. I owe birthdays $90 because you know how I just said, oh, we just budget our kids stuff out of our account. I didn't. His piano lessons literally happened so quickly. I called. She said, I have a spot open on this day, and it was the day before that, and I was like, sign us up. We'll make it work. So I pulled it out of birthday money. So I do owe this $90. I forgot to pull it out of the bank. I will. You are hearing my dog right now, probably. Lord only knows what he's barking at. So birthdays is getting 20. And I didn't mind pulling from birthdays because our next birthday is September and it's mine. We have plenty of time to get that $90 back in there. So birthdays currently has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 90. The 90s just hanging out in our bank until I remember to put that in there. I'm actually going to pull this IOU off of here and put birthdays on it so I can stick it in my wallet so that next time, because birthdays will get stuffed again. So next time I do our run to the bank, I will take this with me. My wallet is right over here. And I will pull the amount I need for the week and then also the $90 to replace what I pulled. So 190s and birthdays. That's awesome. Hair, nails, massage, everything is going to get 1:40 today. I have my massage next week. I am so looking forward to it. I have been overbooking myself to make up for having so much time off last month, and my body is really starting to feel it. So this now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 95 in it. And I also need to get my son's hair cut. I am very, very tempted to cut it myself, but it's not like a buzz cut. It's not something I can just take, what is that called? You know what I'm talking about. I can't just do that to it. I would love to, but he has kind of like the style, which is ridiculous for being 6, having a style already, but he does, and I like the way our barber does it. So we'll see. We'll see. Would be a nice way to save 20 bucks. Homeschool is not getting anything this month. Medical is not getting anything because I went to my chiropractor already. So that's done. And then our spending doesn't get anything. We just kind of take it out electronically, which I need to stop doing. Probably next month I will start putting my spending money in there because I need to get better about that. And I don't need to be treating myself quite so much, if you know what I mean. All right, next up is date night. We are not putting anything in there. Eating out is not getting anything either. Man, y'all, the temptation to eat out right now with how busy we have been and how much we're working is out of control. Household is getting a 10. So household now has $20 in it. Slowly but surely building that back up. And then babysitting is not getting anything this month. Vehicle maintenance is getting 15 and a 10 and a 5. So vehicle maintenance now has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, $45 in it. Slow but sure rebuild of that. Animals is getting 15 as well, a 10 and a 5. And I did remember to put that $12 back in here, so go me. All right, so animals now has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. And these will for sure get bulked up at the end of the month or next month when our income is quite a bit higher just because of working days and having a better understanding of how my weekly budget is going to work. Clothing is getting nothing and miscellaneous is getting $5. And there's a really crummy 5 in here that I am going to put in here. So miscellaneous is getting 5. I'm going to go back and fix this one. And that is it for our sinking funds of those. Last up is our holiday sinking funds, which I forgot the receipt upstairs. We went grocery shopping yesterday, and I usually just order online, pick up. It saves me so much money. I don't impulse buy. But we went to our smaller grocery Meijer, which is like our week-to-week grocery store, and they had bubbles, a big pack of bubbles, and a big pack of sidewalk chalk. And then they also had a cooler, a really cute pink or purple cooler that rolled. And I have been looking for a cooler for our car so that when we go do like fun day trips, I can pack drinks and snacks and stuff like that in there and not have to feel like I need to buy something when we're out. So I got that. It was 30% off. So that's going to come out of our summer fun money. I'm pretty sure it's under $40. So I will go through and take that out and then take that back to the bank when it is time to do so. So holidays is getting $25. Summer is fully funded. Fall is fully funded. We are working on Halloween, which needs to get $120. So it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 115. So we're going to add the 5 to that, and that will be $120 for Halloween, and that is now fully funded. This, won't lie, I've been thinking about it lately, is subject to change. I might add a few more to this because I don't know how tariffs are going to affect the cost of costumes this year. But it has been on my mind. So that's really the only thing we buy. We don't live in a neighborhood. We go to my friend's neighborhood for Halloween. We bring a dish to pass. She has a party. And then we trick or treat in her neighborhood. And all I really spend on Halloween wise is their costumes, the food I bring for that, and then maybe some candy if we want it for ourselves throughout the month at home. And maybe 1 or 2 decorations. I really don't decorate for Halloween. I decorate for fall. It's just my style. And that's what I like is fall. Because then it transitions so nicely to Thanksgiving, which I then take down on October 31st and put my tree up on the night of Halloween is our tradition. So, yeah, this Halloween is subject to change. But we now get to put $20 into Thanksgiving, and that is all it has. But Thanksgiving has started, which is so excited, and we can mark off Halloween on our calendar, and it's done and dusted. So we are almost through the year. Christmas, I need to actually transfer over the Christmas amount. It has $625, so it will have $750 when I transfer over the Christmas amount for this month. And that is all she wrote on this cash stuffing. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.